is in a place where people call I am Marwa. And here we have one of the most beautiful lady whom she's going to introduce herself.
Hello, how are you guys? I'm Eliza underscore Jacob. Okay.
Eliza, I heard your story on media about you working outside the country. Maybe you have experience in anything, maybe associating with works abroad.
Yes, I do. I've been working in two different countries, which is Qatar and Saudi Arabia. So I've been working in hospitality industry as a caregiver, as a nanny. I've been a chef and other stuff.
Most of our girls fear to go and work abroad, maybe because of mistreatment. Have you ever encountered such?
Yes, I have.
In what ways, maybe?
Sometimes you fall under different houses which are not the same. Others, like the second home I had visited, it was like I was molested by the dad in the family. He wanted to have intimacy with me, but the moment I declined, everything went south. So I had also to strike and walk out of the home within 1 month.
How did you come out of that home, maybe?
Okay, for them, when that thing happens to them, for someone, you just don't show them the negative side. You be brave, you talk as normal, you do your work as normal, you perform your duties, but the only thing you need to ignore the attitude, whatever they want to do, the action. So I usually used to tell him, I'm not ready, I'm a widow for, by that time I was like 8 years. I'm a widow for 8 years. I am not having any man who is like my partner with any intimacy. So I'm not even interested and I came to work. So that's what I used to do. Or sometimes when I see him coming, I go the other way around. Whenever the wife goes for shopping, he pops in, he wants to be with me. He undresses himself, he strips naked, he's in front of me. So what I did, I timed the time exact, the date where they were supposed to pay me, which was date 1 on January, because I had come to that home date 1 December. They declined to pay me, and also they had stayed like 3 weeks without giving me the necessities, the basic needs. So what I did,
What you did?
I had also to confront them and tell them I cannot survive without Wi-Fi because I need to call my kids every day. I cannot survive without food because I used to eat one meal by 6 a.m. So we had a squad of WhatsApp with the girls whom we came together from Kenya to Saudi Arabia. So I had to text them whenever I get a Wi-Fi from the boy of the family. One of the boy was so generous. Within 5 minutes, I just send all the audios. Within 5 minutes, when the Wi-Fi pops in my phone, the messages goes to my family members, my friends. I send the pictures. Yeah.
Maybe the last question, have you ever wished to go back there, maybe to work over there? Because since you came to Kenya and parked at I am Marwa, we've been following you down, up and down. Maybe do you have any dreams of going back to Saudi Arabia or Qatar?
Gulf countries are so beautiful, they are so good, they are promising, the salary is good. If you find a good place, I don't have a problem with them. The only problem we usually have, sometimes you can fall under a host or a sponsor who is a racist. You see that? And sometimes you can find a host who is so generous and kind. Like for the last house I was, the second one in Saudi Arabia,
Yes.
they were so friendly, they were so familiar, they were like more than a family to me. Yeah.
You've seen you are a farmer. The last time I talked with you, you told us a lot about the green vegetation, about medication, about invention of many things. Where did you get all these skills?
Okay, before I left the country, before I left Kenya, I used to practice farming in my late hubby's home. Also in our home, my dad used to take us to a grandma's place. We do farming. Also, he taught us a lot of skills like farming and business also. He never let us down that we don't have a farm or a big land to do that. Also, from there, when I went in these Gulf countries, being a chef, whatever you are cooking, you usually get it from the farm. That's what brought me into the instinct of the addiction. Yeah.
Maybe lastly, maybe they're just gratitudes. According to the way you are talking, we heard that your husband died some many years ago. Maybe you were married. Maybe how old were you at the moment?
I can't remember surely, but all I know, when he died, I was in 25 years old because it was 2014, and now it is 2023. So it's 10 years down the line.
Are you wishing to be married again?
Yes, I'm a human being. I need a partner. I'm ready. In fact, I'm open. If I find someone who will accept me with my kids, no problem.
Maybe for those people who want to reach you, can you drop down maybe
My number?
your number, your details, because you are on the market and there are some people outside there, they are unmarried, some of them their wives died. Maybe you can just give us your number. If you have your YouTube handles, you can name them.
Oh, my YouTube, I go by the name Eliza_Jacob, and also my number is +254 724 072 654.
So if you are interested in Eliza Jacobs, you can DM on that number and she will tend to you. Goodbye, my name is Shim TTV.
Thank you.
So guys, 5-6 na light yako inawaka. Umeweka intentionally ama ni by mistake?
Intentional.
Mine.
Naweza songa
Kidogo now,
ama bado agenda
Siko sawa.
kidogo.
Light yako kwa.
I just want to see if I can do this.
Alafu storage yako ni kama inajaa 9 minutes only.
So usiende past 29.
Iko kwa hiyo kama iko kwa meme.
Angalia. Ama acha tu haitafika huko.
Sawa.
Interview isiende sana.
Ifike tu kitu 20 si mbaya.
Sawa, sim tatu signal ikibaki kitu kama 5 minutes, mtu anaweza fanya hivi.
But still, ukuje utengeneze.
Ukiona kufanyia hivi.
Na ufanye tu hivi. Wenye wase
Fanya
udirect.
hiyo.
Hivi.
Sasa, which one do I wear? Nadhani nipatie na nivae ama nipe huyu?
Simpe moja.
Kama yako moja
Audio ya
mwekea moja.
Nipe.
Alafu pia mimi yangu basi itabidi nipaanisha hapa ndio sini. Moja ndio hapa nipatie.
Before the
Umeenda mbali. Hii inashika kweli.
Huyu hapa ni.
Okay, you're wearing, you can start the video.
Okay.
aya simu ya play.
Mama nani amenifikisha kwenye zangu basi sipeleke hiyo.
Kwenye zako ziko zimeenda wapi?
Alikuwa amezipeleka juu.
Mbona unaita mbele?
Nataka zipeleke.
This call her. Said
Ana babe,
mimi kama manager ndio vile nitamwambia.
nani wewe?
Ako vizuri ndio ama afanye hivi.
Sawa.
This is okay.
Okay. Talk to him. Talk to him. Talk to him here.
Oh, hello. Yes. Ile green phone.
Yangu ina record pia.
Ngoja, sasa nikukate
You
hii
had called me. I called you actually.
Hello guys, welcome to Pasha TV, Cyprian TV, and Imali TV, and of course I'm your host Imali, and today still here in Nyabohansi at Ayamara's Villa. Of course, coming live, we are here with the beautiful Elizabeth. Of course, we just had an up close with her just recently, and of course the reception was good. Of course, you guys loved her, and even before that, we had planned at least let's meet her again so that she can tell us her story even further, because what she told us was just in brief. So today we're going to get to know her better. She can tell us how she even went to the Gulf in the first place, everything she experienced, and even before that. So she is here. Let me leave her introduce herself, and she can tell us more. Hi, Elizabeth.
Hey,
Uh-huh. How are you?
I'm good.
Uh-huh.
I'm Eliza_Jacob.
Yes. Mhm. So probably for someone who's watching you for the first time, I know of course they had seen your story, but if you can just tell us, so how was it, or how was life for you even now before you went to the Gulf?
I can say it is life is a history in short, and also it's what you make. Whatever comes in, if you don't accept it, it will turn to the other way around. For me, I took only the positive side, because if I could have chosen the negative part, I couldn't have finished the first contract and then go to another country also to finish another contract. So you have to be persistent and have that positivity. Also have the intention of what took you there. That's what will make you sustain everything you want to do.
So how was it for you? Like how did you find yourself
In that.
in Gulf?
Okay.
Maybe you can just tell us your
The
background
first-
story.
The first contract, the way I went, it's after my husband died. Things went south because in my matrimonial home, my in-laws tend to do things which were not good to me. As much as I did farming, they used to graze the cattle in the plants I used to plant, and also the business I used to have. They allow people to use their names under them to take a death, and then they say, "Oh, I will go and sell tea." We call them or sokouru. In the evening, they will bring the cash. Someone takes like a credit, takes like a week. When I'm selling shoes, like now it's all heading to Christmas. I used to sell shoes, like we call them like mali stroke mitumba. They take a debt, but they won't pay. It takes 1 month, 2 months continuously. So it becomes like I'm the one who's owing them the claim. So I chose peace over anything. I had to shift from home and come to stay in PC town with my kids. From there, online, I tried also applying other jobs, whereby the first job I was gone, which was for USA, through a green card. They took some cash, around 70,000, but I never gave up. The same social media, I use Facebook. Through Facebook, I found a lady from Meru. She was so generous to me. She shared the idea. She told me she's in Gulf, and then from there we began to talk. So my first connection was direct. In fact, I found a direct sponsor. I thank them as much as I went there direct. There are those things you can say like a repercussion of going direct to Gulf, because sometimes you will not have the freedom to fight yourself. If at all, they will mess on you. So sometimes it's good to pass through an agent. Yeah, that's what I can advise someone who wants to go there. Don't go through back doors, because mine was direct. So when I arrived there, everything was good, but there was too much work. I used to work in 4 homes. They had 11 cars. I'm the one to wash them, to put water in them. When the cars, we call them sayara, when it's time for them to be done the service, they remove the engine and the rim. They give me a sandpaper. You know the sandpaper for the furniture?
Yeah.
And also the jig, like jig there, we call it Clorox, Omo. And they can give you gloves and also steel wool. You'll have to scrub it until it gets the color of the silver, even if it was wrong.
Scrubbing the cars?
No, the engine. Even if it's old, they will go and look for the engine from the old car. They bring. That's your work. I have the videos. I used to do them. I have the pictures. I used to put it in social media. But what motivated me, as much as I was undergoing through those situations, nothing let me down. Yeah, nothing let me down.
Yeah.
Everything went good. Also, the main impact I can say here, when you get sick in Gulf countries, not all the bosses are ready to take you to the hospital. Some of them you find that they have the insurance for you to be taken to the hospital, and they don't do that. So our guys, most of our guys suffer. And also there's this thing you can call fatigue. others they don't even get the Wi-Fi, don't get enough meal or food meals. But if you find a good meal, you find a good sponsor, you're able to settle down. So for me, it was both ways, but I overcame it because I had a mission. Being a widow, leaving my kids behind, I'm going to look for them the green pasture. I have to obtain or attain the certain goal I had met. So I used to go in the bathroom, I scream, I cry, I come out with red eyes, but there I become the strong woman.
Yeah. So maybe Elizabeth, I just take you back a little bit. Of course, you've spoken about you leaving your husband back Casting, and you relocating to KC Town, and then from there when you started doing applications for you to get work abroad.
Yeah.
So were you working there? Did you have some work you were doing, or was it hard because you decided to relocate? And when you went, how were your kids, status, and then remaining? How are they right now?
Before I left, I had looked for a girl. We stayed with her like 3 months because she came to my home. It was May, and I traveled to July. But unfortunately, after I traveled, there was a boy who was seducing her. She got married by the boy. But also they took part of my brain cells. They went and started life with me. Yeah. So what happened? I didn't give up, but the main fact, God also blessed them with 5 kids. Twins, yeah, in Kisi County. So it was like, oh God, thank you for everything.
Yeah. Okay, and maybe how many kids do you have?
I have 2 kids.
You have two?
Yeah, I have 2 kids, yeah.
Girls, boys,
A boy and a girl.
a boy and a girl.
Yeah.
Okay, so now you live to Kisi, so now your kids, you took them home, or like how was it?
So after the girl got engaged,
Yeah.
they went, so I had to leave my kids between my mom and my sister. But my kids were school. So one is studying here in Nyabohanse, next to here, in a boarding school, and my son is studying in Nairobi. So I used to facilitate everything financially so that they can get it. So it's my family, it took over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you've spoken about working in 4 different houses. I'm like, oh my goodness. So why, were you working in 4 different houses?
In Gulf, when you go, whatever you think you are going to face is not the same thing. It's not like Africa. You wash utensils in the morning, you wash lunch, and in the evening. There, they don't have specific time to eat. Yes, and also you don't have specific time that you should clean morning, maybe 3 days a day. You can clean continuously. If you finish here, you go another place, repeatedly.
No
Yes.
resting like now and
If
then.
you are the one to calculate, if they are so strict, if you know that there are some people who think that whatever they pay you,
Yeah.
it's worth it to enslave you. So you are the one to be brave.
Yes.
So whenever you want to go maybe and do the round, that's when you take a break. But they will be rotating around to monitor you. Maybe you can't run away. Those are the bad bosses. But the good ones, if they allocate you and they tell you today we are cooking A, B, C, Z, they just leave you, you do your work, you match it, everything you have to match it upon the way they want. By the end of the day, maybe when they stay for the meals, that's when you meet. Yeah. Those are, I can say, the kind ones. But the other ones who are like, oh, we pay you a lot of money, we host you, we give you food and Wi-Fi, blah, blah. They will mistreat you. And also, when you finish their work, they will take you to their parents' home. We call it Bet Mama. Like in your parents' house, you take your nanny there. Or in your sister's house.
same thing.
Yes. You finish work from here, when you want to rest, they take you to another home. It's the same family. After you finish there, they meet together. When they are celebrating, they are eating. You'll keep on doing the cleanliness. You wash either the dishes, you will be keeping your eye on the babies. That's first one. Any girl who is in Gulf, I can tell maybe any family member around within Kenya or Africa, please, whatever they send, little, appreciate and be grateful. Also be prayerful for them. Our girls pass through a lot. Not all girls who fall under good hands. Some of them, they threaten our lives. They destroy us. Most of the girls in Gulf countries are mentally ill because they are being mistreated. Others find good bosses who take them as human beings. Some of our girls eat the trash, the leftovers. Yeah, not all. So for me, I can say
Are they like food or
it is racism. Yeah. So sometimes what we do, all I say,
So
be prayerful.
racism in the sense that they are not
Yeah, you are a
allowed
slave. Me, like the home I came, first time I went to Saudi Arabia, the first home, first 1 month, they used to eat. We have the paper which we put down, we call it sufra, before we put the sinia, we eat. The leftovers, the bones, they will eat after they finish, and you know they are using their hands. They do like this, and then they put it in the hand. So when these people finish eating, they will go in the sink and they will spit the milk, like they cough, like they do like in the sink. And you are hearing you have not eaten. They will leave a pan for you, or a sufuria, we can call it a cooking pot, so that you can also remove, like you are smearing to it. And then they will come, that leftover, they take it good from the bone, they put on the plate. I did that video, my first TikTok. I addressed that issue. Even I had strike. I said, if I can't get out of this house, I better die, because there's nothing I'm left with it in this house or in this country. I can't leave my country. Maybe I have depression and I come another country, I find another one. I strike. In fact, that is the day I left that home. They took me back to the office. After 1 day, the second day, God made a way. I found the best bosses ever, I can say. Because once I landed into their hands, they become like a second family away from home. We've been working together with them. I appreciate them. I will also continue praying for them. They will always be my family members wherever they are. I wish them well, good health, and prosperity to their family. Thank you for Asale. Thank you for Mafuda, for Saudi Arabia. Yeah, you are the best. May God give you long life.
And so now, I don't know. Okay, well, how old did you leave the kids were when you were
Oh.
the kids?
My daughter, she was in grade 1. The boy was crawling. Yeah. So now the daughter is heading Form 4. She's 16 years old now. Yeah. And my son is 20 years old. Is heading to junior secondary. So God has been so good.
You look so young, like one can't
It is
even
God.
tell.
It
What
is
is
God.
the secret?
It is God. The secret is to smile no matter what comes on my way. Be positive. Be that person who accepts everything. But for me, what I hate is negativity. If you try to fight me, I'm not ready to be fought. I'm that person. I will just smile for you like this. I forgive you in a span of 5 minutes, because I have only one soul. I don't want to keep anything in my soul. And wherever you have a problem, even if you messed up with me, I'm that person who cover up for you. So I'll be that person. But God has done it.
It is even helping you.
Yeah. Me,
Like,
I don't have any problem. If you ask me with my enemy, I will not tell you, because I don't know
Yeah.
anybody. Maybe they have the enmity in me, but for me, I don't know who to call my enemy. I'm ever that forgiving and moving. If I mess to you, I ask you. If I've messed you, tell me. I apologize. I serve you as a human being. I love even animals. Me, I treat animals and human beings as I don't have time for enemy.
I can attest. I've been seeing that. I've been teaching animals. What you have about you are the essence. And this question, a lot of people have it, including me, that's why I was asking it. So I don't know, what is it with the Gulf people and Saudi Arabia, and what is it with them mistreating the girls? Like, is there anything that they are doing that makes them be mistreated, or from experience and what you've observed through the years, what can you say is really the problem?
We have it's a both way. Our girls sometimes misbehave, become rude when they go there. For instance, I can attest. I've been working with my fellow Kenyans, two of them in different countries. Sometimes they're ignorant. You know, we go there as maybe, like me, I went as a cleaner, but I fell into the hands of a housekeeping issue. You see, I used to be told, wash the car, go and clean outside. We call it hose, like the hose pipe, because we use the hose pipe, go clean the hose. So some, they want only to wash utensils, clean the house. Maybe go watch over the kids. Me, in Saudi, I never had the kids, but there were the grandchildren who used to come to the home. Sometimes I even had one of the family member, the daughter, came with her kids and stayed with us. I never complained, because also the kids wanted me than the other nannies. So what we can say, some of our girls, they go there, they're being provided from everything, the basic needs, but they tend to be rude or ignorant. They add the pride. Instead of giving the pride, in our country and go there face the reality. Even if we had good certificates, even if we are PhD people, when you go outside there, nothing like that. Just work, do anything, as much as it puts food on your table. Please respect that job.
Yeah.
Remember that whatever you're being paid there in your country, if you come, nobody will pay you that exact amount. And also we have tax, but money from Gulf is tax free. I can attest it. Yes.
Like how much were you being paid, especially the first time you went?
Okay.
In that
You know,
house that you are being mistreated, yeah.
I can say the first house, it was like 2019. The rate was low. It was like 26, 27, 28, 30. So I used to get around 24,000.
24,000
Yeah.
shillings.
But now when I was leaving, someone who came or went there like this season, they are getting 35,000 and nothing. There's no like tax, nothing. Yeah, and you're a nanny. And nothing is being cut like shopping, your pads, your shampoo, anything. The best, even clothes. Most of them.
They provide clothes as well.
Yeah, most of them. It's one.
Is it the hijabs or just normal clothes?
No, like these ones, they can buy for
Really?
you. Yes, when you are going out, they want you also to dress good. But there are some also, not all. There are some. I can say like 90% do their thing. And also I can say there is that percent which is not good. Not everyone is good. Even in Africa.
Yeah.
We have also people who are so rich but they can't welcome you, they can't host you and give you everything.
Now, I was actually to ask that now, considering of course that experience in the Gulf, now comparing it to Kenya, because of course also in Kenya we have those rich people who employ girls, they mistreat them. But now when you're doing comparison between how they are mistreated in Kenya and in Gulf, is it that it is rampant in the Gulf or it's almost the same thing, or I don't know?
Okay, sometimes I can say like this, we can call it like accidents do happen. There are girls who go with pure heart, they are ready to go and face the world work, but they fell under the bad bosses, the bad hosts, or the sponsors who mistreat them, who take them like animals, who don't give them food, who don't give them the good places to sleep. Like the first home I went in Saudi Arabia, the first month, it was so hectic. I used to spread a blanket which was being used like 1 year ago. It was full of dust, and I cover myself with another one. And I'm like, seriously?
The one that has been left with you?
Yeah. And down, and remember it's winter. I went there when it was winter, and I'm like, seriously? I left my white bed, white beddings, my own room. I used to share my meals with the street kids and like the people we call like the one people are mad in the streets who are not okay mentally. I used to feed them within where we stayed in Kisi.
Yes.
And I'm like asking God, seriously? I come to face this one? He said no. I used to, when you finish taking the food from the pot, she gives me that pot to smear it and lick it. And then the chapati, we call them kobus, they leftover, they eat and then they throw it like they want to throw it in, it's like a leftover like for the trash. It's what she will bring from even not the table because they eat on the mat. She will bring for me.
Like as an extra food, they don't have to throw it, or as the main food, you've not eaten completely.
I
That's what they
haven't
have given
eaten,
you.
I haven't consumed anything from the morning. It's
Really?
like 4.
Really?
That's why I'm telling you.
Yes.
Not all girls who are being handled good, and not all bosses who are bad.
Yeah.
Sometimes we fell under bad hands, and sometimes we also can be rude. Yeah. Me, I can attest to that. So it's a both way.
So do you feel like the biggest percentage of the people in the Gulf are mistreating Buddhism? Like what percent can you give it? Considering everybody is complaining about this.
For me, I can say 70% are good, 30%.
Really?
Yes.
70% are good.
Yeah, 30% are the worst. But out of the 30%, you can find like they may give you food, but it overwork you. They can give you everything, but deny you wife. They can give you everything, but deny you peace. Yani they have given you everything, but they don't want you to sit down, they don't want you to rest. So it's a both way. Yeah. So sometimes when our girls go out there, it's like a policeman going on a mission. We are like policemen. So please, what I can urge our parents, our families, be prayerful, thankful. If your daughter, your son send you any cash, any penny, just you can do the 10% only, the tithe, you can do the tithe. And also you can also pray for your families, wish them well. Don't think that they are like what money bankers or whatever machine or money machine whatever, like machine, bank machines. Or you know, like on the 27 she's sending you money, even you don't know how to say good morning, good night, you don't know she misses you. We have a problem there. Nobody's talking to us. We are talking different languages. Sometimes they abuse us. You donkey, you cat, you dog, you idiot, you prostitute. Sometimes even without you doing anything. So in there, our girls, most of them suffer a lot, and part of them they are having their best of life there. Yeah, supporting.
So, and of course, when we did the episode just recently in the kitchen, you mentioned about you, of course, you've done, is it catering? And then you've also done, was it engineering or something you were mentioning? I've forgotten, but of course, I'm going to explain to us. So tell us, who gave you the chance to learn it, or did you learn it from there or back here, or did you get good bosses quickly to do that?
Before I left Kenya, I had done catering within Nairobi, and also when I went, like now the last home I was, the previous one, they were so generous and kind. They gave me their full time. In fact, the time I went there like on date 5 January, and by day 20 they had bought for me a phone of 15,000. Yes, even the phone is the one I'm using sometimes, and it was like, oh, because your phone, my phone was neon kicker for Safaricom from here. It was new, but the network wouldn't work there. It only uses Safaricom SIM card. So I really appreciated. They welcomed me good. They gave me everything, whatever I used to ask. On time they bring. Like maybe in the evening we are cooking a specific meal. They bring. They send me the recipe, the videos from Instagram, TikTok. They tell me, you know this, even if we can't communicate the French language. Baba used to know English and part of the family members now I didn't know, but I appreciate they were so good, so generous, so loving, so caring, and they gave me the best time to serve them. I really acknowledge them because they were those people who needed someone to cook for them, to make their home be a home. So also me, when I arrived there, what I asked, because the first month the home I was like wild, because you can't go somewhere a man wants to molest you sexually and he has 3 wives, so who am I to that person? But this one, they gave me the best time. So also I used to pray for them, and I used to write to my dad every day, every morning, every night. I just mention them. I say, God, help them not to be sick, give them the strength so that we can work together. And that's what God did to me. So sometimes, whatever you manifest, it comes to pass. Also the same way, before I came here, like I was supposed to come here in January the 5th. That's when I was supposed to finish my contract. But because from October, like the last two weeks for October, I was telling my colleagues, you are used to for me to cook for you. You sit down, you eat. I wash the dishes for you. When you see our bosses, that's when you stand up. You start helping me, like wiping, pretend that you've been helping. I used to tell them the reality. I told them, watch me. I told them, watch me. I used to do like, even one is from Sri Lanka, but she understands Arabic. I used to tell her, watch me. I'm giving you 2 weeks. You never say me. I never knew that. It's like a miracle happening. So it was like on 20th of October, my boss, my mama boss, she asked me, I want you, because you've taught the 2 nannies they had brought, who was supposed to replace me, and the other one, the other Kenyan girl who's working for their daughter. So because we are almost ending our contract by December and January. So they wanted us to teach them the recipes, everything, because Ramadan is coming soon. So they were like, this one has finished 2 weeks, and we see she's catching up. You like to go to your country, you finish the contract here, you go to your country and not come back, or would you like to add 1 year on my friend's home. I told them no, I wouldn't do that. In fact, I've stayed 5 years and five Decembers out of the country. I would love also to be with my kids this Christmas. It was my prayer, and also it's a pledge I had made with my kids, like an agreement. Whenever they are joining high school, I have to be there. So my daughter, she's finishing high school next year. My son is joining high school next year. You see that? So I wouldn't want to miss that. And I told them, if it comes to January, they will all be going to school. I wouldn't have any time to stay with them at home at least. So I asked them if it was my wishes, if wishes were possible. Today, if you say today I'm going, I don't need anything. And then he told me, sure, yes, when you tell me you're ready, anytime you are good. And I knelt down, I was screaming, I said, Alhamdulillah, thank you. I was like, oh, thank you, Papa, thank you so much. Because it's not easy to come from a Gulf country without finishing your contract. If you go home early, you pay for yourself the ticket.
But they still paid for you.
They paid the ticket. In fact, what I did, like it's just they asked me, you just buy whatever you want, like shopping for the month, this month your salary. I told them no problem, because already what you've done to me is good, because they didn't mess up with me, they freed me, like they've just let me go, you see, without any conflict. I wish them well. So even when we were parting ways, everybody, like we were from inside, we were like we will miss each other, but I know whenever I'm here, they are there. May God give them peace, and whosoever I left there, the ones I taught the work, may they be like the best for them.
So they're the ones who took you to school, the mechanic?
No, it's not school. It's like being a chef. So they gave me that chance. I used to Google to learn all the food stuff, Asian food.
The mechanism, you said mechanism?
Mechanic. No, that one is for Qatar. And that one, it was not like learning. It was like kind of a duty. It's a compulsory duty. They want you to work, but they promise to pay you, but they don't pay.
So like
it was overworking.
You're working in someone's house and then again part-time you don't do it.
Yeah, they will bring, they say like, which cooking come? I need that car to be done like a service. They remove the engine, they rim, they say you need to scrub this. So I will leave the food, everything I go to clean. It was like mistreating me. It was like slavery. But this one, no, they were the best.
Wow. Okay. So now you said they deducted your money from the month. So now are you going back now to
No,
pay
I'm good. I'm good.
And the money that was deducted?
It wasn't deducted. It's like when someone wants to pay you your salary, they tell you, because you are going home like tomorrow, maybe you want to do any shopping. You say yes. We will deduct you from that shopping the cash you used so that we pay for it. That is it. Nothing. They don't owe me anything. No, it's okay. Yeah, it's okay.
Wow. So you're not going back?
I can say like this: if a chance comes and I find a good place, I will go, no problem. But you know what? Freedom means everything. Peace of mind. Yeah. Wherever God will direct me, I'm ready to go to the world. Yeah.
So how are you feeling right now that you are in Kenya? Of course, you traveled all the way to here, Nyabohanse, and of course you had mentioned also you wanted to grow your channel.
I'm good. The fact is that yesterday I reached 1,000 subscribers. I felt so good. Then we did it like a small birthday with my friends, the colleagues we sleep together. So maybe God has another time for me. Also, I need to be next to my kids. I want to work where I can visit my kids in school, because most of the time they are in school. But when they come in holidays, they need to find mom at home. And also we need to have our home, because I don't intend, I'm just saying, like, I don't intend to go to my matrimonial home where I was married, or I was, because it was a mess. The Rangos, I'm not ready to fight the battles of this world. If someone wants something, give them freely. Don't be the one to fight for them. Like fighting for a land, it's not an issue. You just leave it for them, but you have peace of mind. So I'm not that type of person who can fight for someone something. If you want my clothes, I give it to you freely, because I need peace. And that's what I'm doing. So wherever I will be staying with my kids, God knows, and I'm happy to be in Kenya. back to my land, freedom, everything. I can access everything the way I want. Go to church and pray, thank God, sing, scream,
Create content
yes, be a big YouTuber, inshallah. Yeah.
Okay, and so have they ever reached you? You know, like they from your matrimonial home, like have they ever reached you?
Okay,
maybe to
they
find out
do.
how you're faring, the kids
They,
studying.
they see me on social media, then they say, hi. Are you coming? Yes, I'm okay, I'm here, I'm around. So, you know, you don't have to show them any negativity because also you are human. Maybe they have their repercussions, they're regretting. Maybe that time they were grieving, also they had the grief thing in them. So I can't blame them.
But they ask after the kids, checking on them.
Even if they ask, they don't contribute anything from their dad died. So they're just there like any other human being.
So
And
you
we
can-
are good. Yeah, we are good.
So you can say for sure the work you got and saving, catering for them was really a blessing.
For me, it was like a miracle. It's been more than a blessing because as much as we were rejected, mistreated, and also we passed through hell, God never left us. So whenever someone, why is it red with that? I don't know. So as much as someone tries to mess with your life, just walk away. Give them peace of mind. Let them be. And God will make a way for you. So for me, I have nothing to think about behind me. The sky is the limit. Yeah. I wish them well.
But now that you have planned or you are saying you're not going back to the Gulf, you have a plan already because you said your son is going to Form 1 next year. So do you have a plan on how have you prepared yourself?
So for me, anything I plan, anything I do, I put God first because He makes a way every time. I know as much as I will not have it today, tomorrow God makes a way, and He has never left me. That's for sure. So if you trust in God, nothing is impossible. Nothing is impossible. I cannot have a penny today, but tomorrow I know I will have something. Yeah. It will be catered for. When the right time comes, it will be catered for. Yeah. I can't cry. And I said I will never call myself a widow anymore. Because the first thing they denied me, the death certificate, the burial permit, the ID. I didn't access the help which we get from the government, like 2,000 shillings for the orphans, 4,000 shillings, Kenyan shillings for the widows. I didn't. So the only thing I did is like to attend a burial for someone, maybe we were related to, and after they started mistreating us, we said no, colors, we go. And that's what we left everything behind, even the homes that I had constructed, I left everything with them. And said, mbele ni kwema. Yeah, that's how we say it. Forward ever, backward never. Yeah.
So they have such an inspiring story, and also because you've had the experience of the Gulf, and right now you're talking to the ladies who are going to Gulf, and of course to the bosses. So say some of the times, or sometimes it's the ladies from Kenya, you know, who is the sometimes it's the bosses. So if you can give an advice to the bosses in the Gulf who are watching this video, and of course to the ladies who are coming from here going to work there, just give them an advice on what they can do, or just from experience, talk to them.
So what I'm going to say,
Yeah.
we thank you, those people who host us, because as much as we are coming from our countries, we have families who maybe love us so much and even don't want us to come to do slavery, but just they let us do whatever our anxiety deals with. So what we ask is that be human. And for those who usually treat us well, we thank God that you are just human and you have that humanity thing in you. Also, what I would say is that remember that also we need like a daily, like a weekly off. We are human beings, we are not trees. Also remember that we need also to communicate to our families so that we can have that mindset of working. Because everyone, even you, whenever you are working there, like in Gulf countries, they have a day, they rest on Friday and Saturday. In Kenya or in Africa, we rest on Saturday and Sunday. Please do that for our girls because also they need just a break away from work. Also, acknowledge them as human beings. Because when you treat them, they have easy time to serve you and do everything you want. Me, as much as you give me a lot of work, but you've given me the freedom to access everything I want. I will never mess with your anything. Yeah, that is it. And for our girls, please, before you go to Gulf, remember to have your Safaricom numbers active. Open a bank account, activate it, because you need to save something. Don't be that person who is going to Gulf, like, I'm going to send money for my mama, my baba. Money doesn't know your relative. It doesn't have a blood relationship. Some of our girls come from Gulf, they find their parents or their family relationship has been like cut because of the money they've been sending back home. So like for me, the experience I have, even if I start from scratch now, I know I will stand up. Any penny I'll be left with after my kids go to school, I know I will work up and do something. But some of the girls, maybe they came out of like high school, they found great pastors abroad, they are ready even to go and suffer 10 times to achieve the money and be sending back. They don't have that mentality to open like a bank account, save, invest. Even if you invest also, think that before you invest, don't just send money like my mother, my dad, my brother. Okay, there are those who are trustworthy. I can't say that it's all people are the same. Other families are good. And their families want to stand, they can take care of the cash and do a lot so that they can prosper. You see that? So for our girls, also be prayerful. Whenever you are going, dedicate your life into God. And also remember your family that you have left behind. Because also, they are the reason as to why we are going there. We want to change the life back here at home. Not that we don't have things. Remember that Africa is so evergreen. We have everything. Direct cash, fine from the farm. But also we are looking at the currency. Your currency, it is a bit higher, like $1. You see that? That's what also others like me, I wanted to board a plane. Let me tell you. Nothing made me to go. And also I was frustrated since I was a widow. I never had like my husband is next to me. Also my kids like parental. Sometimes it's hectic. Sometimes the kids can make you feel like, oh, I need also to walk out of you so that you can be independent. Not that every time I need to cater for everything, show you this and that. So I did that intentional because my daughter was in grade 7 and my son was either in grade 3 or 2 when I was leaving the country. So for 4 years down the line, I came, they are grown-ups, they are teenagers now. I thank God.
Wow. So now when you came here at Mother's Place, did you know the directions? How did you arrive here? How was the reception to now? What has been the experience even as we conclude?
Okay, before I came here, the first time I brought my daughter in school here, it's called Mabera Girls, because of Maro, because I've been watching Maro. After I came from Qatar, immediately, she was joining high school. I said I would bring my daughter to this side. Also, it was the first time I had come, and so I went to the border Sirare. After I did that, I stayed like 6 months, and then I went to Saudi Arabia. So, the anxiety, I love this place, it's so good. In fact, if I had land here,
you even came here that time?
No, we did Mabera and Nyabohansi. I did that. So we were like patrolling and doing surveillance. So I wish to have a place like here. It looks like a home, still like my home, because my home is like in town. It's called Mabera, it's in town. So also in my home, the lands have gone now. It's all the story. Like it's like Nairobi. So we need like here at Nyabohansi, the homes are scattered. You can have a home where you can chill. That is it.
So the reception, you came.
Everything was good. In fact, when I landed here, it's Marwa and Christmas trees who were there. After I landed from the motorbike, like alighting it,
the first people you
they
met.
are the first one who sitting there. So I was like, oh Jesus, this Marwa that I know.
Where do I start from?
Seriously? And Marwa was like, hey, Muskana. Wewe siniona wajana tuliona usiku, and I'm like, no,
I just
not
arrived.
me, I just arrived. I'm sorry, I'm not the one. And I said, oh God, thank you. You came before me. You came earlier, so
To make a
you
way for
rendered
me.
him before me,
Yeah.
so that you can see like I was there before. So the reception was so good, and I felt so good. From that day, I've been here. I haven't left. In fact, I had planned to go to the border and look for a house. I went for 2 months. I started my business there when it came here. But now the way Marwa and everyone, six people here, Oh guys,
You make this
I had to
home.
go back and bring my clothes where I had left in Nyabohanse after 3 days. Hanse is here.
That's why I found you washing, literally there. I found you washing
Me.
things at home.
Maybe soon or inshallah,
Yes.
maybe it will be my home again. You never know. You'll find someone also to take care.
And
You
settle
never
there.
know.
Amen.
That's
So
life.
you're looking for someone, you're sending some applications out there.
I'm open,
Yeah, yeah.
but you know,
How long has it been?
it's 10 years now. Yeah. So I'm open. I'm just open. I can't say that I have someone. No, I'm just saying that I'm open.
Yeah.
I have a friend, but I am open because you know when you have a friend, you wait for something. Sometimes there's something you're yearning for. It's not coming.
Yes.
So what you say? I'm open. No problem.
You are open.
Yes. Yes. It's life.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Whatever life brings, you accept it.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. So you are still a chef here.
My
You
chef,
experience so far
I'm
with
doing
it?
housekeeping.
Ah.
So in the side of reception when the guests come, the rooms where they're sleeping, I'm the one who's managing it, and there's some girls who are helping me. Also, we are put like in ranks, but
Yeah.
we are collaborating together. We are coordinating in fact. So there's someone to bring water. Me, I have to look that everything is neat. If I can do it, I do it. I am there. I'm multitasking. I can do the goat thing. I can see the goats off, clean where they're sleeping, feed the chicken, wash utensils, clean the
Very
home.
flexible.
Anyway, I do, yeah, I can do it in the farm. It's like my home.
Yeah.
Yeah, so for me, I don't have a specific place to do, but usually when the guests are many, they had appointed me as a chef upstairs, and also now in the housekeeping station.
And you know, someone was actually asking in the comment section, how can I get to be a chef there or some work there? Do you have an idea?
Okay, for me, it's maybe because they saw in my YouTube channel the experience I had, and also I had frontiered myself. Most of us who frontiered ourselves when we landed here because we had some meetings. They said like, who can do this session, who can do this? Maybe they saw that coming from us. For now, we cannot tell you specifically because already we have more than we expected, and our guests are coming like they stay 1 week, 2 days, 3 days. Others will stay even for 1 month. We are not sure. Whenever there is work, we need an extra hand. So you are welcome to come to Ayamaro's party. It is already 1 month party. Yeah, but what I can say, just come with a positive mind to learn something, not to be a chef only. Come because there are a lot of people we have integrated with from UK, Europe, Canada, USA, Uganda, Tanzania, Rwanda, Burundi, many, so forth. Yeah.
And you know, from our last up close, some people were asking, why are you people moving in the kitchen, doing it in the kitchen?
Yeah, sure,
Why are you not
remember.
wearing? Please reply to them.
Oh guys, I'm sorry because she was interviewing me. I was cooking and we had another one who had a black apron. We were the main ones, but the others who had come that day, you saw them, we were like around 6. We wanted, because the job was too much. It was exhausting, so we had to look for 3 extra people to come and help us for that day. But for now, the guests already checked out, and also there are some who are checking in. So we wanted extra hands to help us. Sometimes we need those comments come like positively, not too much.
They were still settling in since they had just
And also
come.
remember that that's not even in the kitchen. That's a corridor. We constructed it like a kitchen. The house is not fully constructed. Maro is trying so hard to host us because he already said it's 1 month party. Everything is under construction. Yeah. He has not reached a time that he's saying that my kitchen is here, my bedroom, everything. No. So that's why you are seeing people moving here and there, and most of them were like the Mansons. They're asking maybe for nails, sellotape, something, the bulbs, the one for electricians. So we are not fully settled, guys. Understand? Don't judge us too much like that. Yeah, please.
Wow, thank you so much, Elizabeth, even for just appearing here. And of course, before we go, you can just tell people where they can find you, your YouTube channel. Tell them to come there and subscribe to your channel as well. And of course, also you can give them the last words even as we close.
Oh guys, let me tell you one thing. Before I close, my channel is Eliza_Jacob. all I would like to urge anyone: be positive, be prayerful, be thankful. Anything you get, anything you achieve in a day, just have that gratitude, because you don't know, someone is losing something out there. People are under depression, people have mental illness. Just appreciate whatever you have at hand, because you never know your tomorrow.
Yeah.
And also, whoever you meet in your way, treat them as you want them to treat you. Do good, because whatever you give the universe, it brings to you in double. Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
Wow, thank you so much, Elizabeth. Guys, it's been an honor, of course, hosting Elizabeth, as you've seen. So we were with her the last time, but she didn't really get to tell us, you know, the insights, the deepest, the insight of how she even went to the Gulf and even came back. We only got to saw how she came here and she's been assisting in Madhusville, and she's been a great contribution. She's been working literally everywhere, doing everything that you can mention, and this just shows how she's been instilled, you know, with the discipline and the hard work, even as she has experienced that in the Gulf, and even as she has explained in her story. And of course, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Be sure to like this video, subscribe if you haven't, of course, to Pasha TV, to Cyprian TV, and to Imali TV over here. Comment down below, what do you think of, you know, Elizabeth's story, what she has said about the girls and of course the bosses. If you are the boss, comment down below, and if you are the girls who are going there, comment down below as well. And of course, if you're watching from Nyabohanse, comment down below and let us know what you think. And of course, guys, let us see you on the next one. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Mikael, like 1 minute.
It is
1 minute.
Oh, well.
Lazima iko on.
Yes.
Aya, ni rekodi hapo. Nataka ile niliongea
Nianze.
Najua sinyama kama anatumia rekodi.
just in case it happen
See what happened here.
But still nitakuonyesha kufanya get it. So nianze hapa.
Yeah.
So guys, we are back again.
Yeah.
We have to speak something little bit, because we need also our girls to be positive wherever they are. We need them to be happy and accept whatever they are passing through, but also know how to protect themselves. Yeah.
Welcome, Elizabeth. I know most of my fans. I know it's okay. I know most of my fans are gonna be like, Cyprian, you changed your content or what happened? Yes, I changed my content, and today I'm coming live from Nyabohanse at I Am Married on Mansion. So I'm here with Elizabeth, ex-girl. She's
Kadama.
Ex-Kadama. Kadama is strong. Strong. Yeah. Today I have Majnun. Marakwes. So guys, I just want to talk about the rape cases in Gulf countries. And mostly, I think you have been watching my channel.
Yes, I do.
Yeah,
Yes,
I've
I
been
do.
handling cases like, Cyprian, someone wants to rape me, my boss, kids to my boss, so many things. And some people ask in my comment section like, Cyprian, are you serious? Those things do happen. Or how is it, Elizabeth, since you are an ex-Gulf?
Yes, they do happen. Like for the first home, like I say, like in Qatar, when they realized that I am almost exiting, it was like Ramadan. The son of the family where I was working was like 15 years old. He was like, oh, you know what? You can't leave. You stayed here 2 years and you don't have any man, so I will have also to use you. I told him, no, you can't molest me. Me, I'm your nanny, but I have kids who are of your age. Because he was like he was 15, my daughter was 14.
What?
Yes. So I told him, Mom, it can't work. So I went and told the auntie like
The boy now.
yeah, like the dad, the brothers, like the uncle, his uncle, the wife. And I told also the same thing, that the boy has been doing the same thing to his auntie. She told me, you need to have evidence. In fact, I had the evidence, but what you need to do, apart from putting a camera somewhere for your phone, you cannot show them. You will show them when you are in your country, or you are in the either police station or in the embassy. You can. If you do that, they will kill you.
Where afraid they will kill because that one is happening in their house.
Yeah, it's like that. Because you know, like let me tell you, anything bad to you can happen in Arab countries. If they mess with any African, any worker, I don't know their names. I don't know what happened. That thing disappears. It will never be followed up. And they cannot say anything. They can't compensate you anything. So what our girls need to do, whenever they molest you, just have a stand. Say no and no. Whenever, if you see there's a way you can exit, it's better you run to a police station, you run to an embassy. Nowadays, we thank God we have TikTok, all our social handles, media social handles. You can just raise an alarm there. Any friend you have, anybody you can chat to, just let them know that you are being harassed. For me, what I did, the first home, I told the auntie, she told me, the only thing you can do, exit and never come back. Yeah, because I was finishing my contract. Like now I have 60 days, they know I have 60 days. So the son used to come when I'm ironing clothes. He undresses himself, he strips himself naked. The room is next to his mama because we had like 3 rooms. And he wants to hug me. When I'm going to remove clothes upstairs, he follows me. Sometimes he can put on the top. After 5 minutes, he sprays, he comes out, he comes back in 2 minutes, he throws the clothes down on the floor. And he will say like, I want you to wash this clothes. I'm like, seriously? I wash this clothes, I iron it. I want it right now, I don't care. And
So he was like mistreating you.
Yeah, that's one part of molesting because I ignored him, the intimacy part. So he wanted to hurt me. Even the day I was leaving the home, the boy made, I don't know what he made, a scandal. Because the parents were complaining, he never wanted me to come out of the home. And the grandma said like, they know the boy was before trying to mistreat me. I thought,
So he
no.
has been doing that.
Yeah, and the boy even acknowledged that every nanny who goes there, after they finish working there, their last time, like finishing the contract, he has to have them. So me, I'm not sure, maybe we impregnate them, we give them something, I don't know. But for me, I'm a mother, and also I knew that I have kids, I cannot do that to those such a like behavior. So coming to the other home, like in Saudi, the first home I came, the one I finished 1 month, it was now a husband, the boss himself. He was so old, he was like almost 60 years. And he's like, you know what? You're not hot? I tell him, no, I'm not feeling hot. I want you. I told him, you have 3 wives, you have 3 nannies. Out of these 3 nannies, out of these 3 wives of yours, this is the eldest woman. Even they used to fight with the woman. Of the same issue. Yeah. So at night, the woman used to come and sleep next to me.
What?
Yeah, and also the woman was so selfish. She was selfish about the Wi-Fi. They used to only have a Wi-Fi for the phone, the cell phone, not the one in the home. It wasn't installed in the home. Also, she was selfish in the food. I eat 1 meal, and also it has a lot of pepper, chili. You can't eat, and also it's a leftover they will give you. If it's good, they give you. They will serve you when the daughter is within the home, within the vicinity. That's when she will serve you the good meal, but it has a lot of pepper. You can't eat. Even if you take
So how
water.
can you survive if you cannot
It was so stressful, my dear. I have to eat, to drink water. Whenever she rushes, maybe to in her room, maybe prayer time, I go and take her coffee, I drink. Sometimes we do weird things to survive.
Other
Other girls,
you
they
can
sit down,
even
they hide food even on the bed. Some they are not satisfied. It's
I
not
heard
their
someone
wish.
Elizabeth saying like sometimes you hide in your breast.
Yeah, they do that for some reasons. But there are those people, those girls who are being given everything, but also they are so like they don't appreciate what
Now,
they get.
Elizabeth, I just want to know, when you said no to your boss, what was his reaction?
It was
Separate.
like
Acha nichange kwetu say wanzi hapo. When you said
Simamisha basi hiyo. Simamisha hii. Sinasikia story ni poa. Very smart.
Mambo na poa, story yangu msiile.
Lakini mimi angenielezea.
so.
Marwa.
Yes.
How are you?
Fine, but I'm glad I can't do anything
It's okay.
right now.
No, it's okay. Thank you.
Wewe mbona mnamwangalia?
Hatuna ubaya.
Are you ready? Elizabeth, I just want to know the reaction of the boss after you said no.
Okay, you know, the boss, because I had only like 3 weeks in his home, so So he didn't know my character. Because I stood with a no, he never knew which is the way out. So also we couldn't converse together because he was speaking Arabic, and the Arabic language in Saudi is very
Different than
deeper than the one,
other one
yeah,
in
yeah.
Qatar.
Yeah, the one for Qatar, it's lighter, you can understand. But this one is like the original one.
yeah.
Yeah. So whenever they talk like they are talking from inside. So I couldn't get everything. So he also wanted to give me the Wi-Fi because the wife denied the Wi-Fi. But also he said, I'll give you the Wi-Fi if you do ABC for me. You'll be serving me like on the bed issues. And I'm like, no, you're too old. In fact, he's like a grandpa because the beards were like here. They were white, the hair too.
White.
Yes, and he was walking like he can't run. So and I'm like, seriously, how would I serve you? And does it mean even your sons can't ask me that? At least if your sons will ask me, it's okay. But you're too old. But our girls, I'm just requesting you. When that thing comes to you, confirm to them, tell them no. Because if you can't say no, I'm telling you, those people are like kids. They will do anything to you. But even when their relatives or the family members, like the wives, will get to know that, you never survive.
So after
They
that,
will kill
you mean to say like you left the house or what happened?
I waited until end month because he confronted me like 7 times. But what I did, the last time when it was like the day for me to be paid my salary, I told them I have something I left in the office. I want us to go there and we conclude and then we come back. So they had to call their daughter in the town, called Riyadh, because we were staying like 9 hours away from the city Riyadh. So it was in a desert. So after we arrived in the office, but before they arrived in the office, I had to strike because it was day 3. They were supposed to pay me day 1, my salary. And then they said, we deduct you 200 so that we can go and pay for you Wi-Fi. We give you 900. I told them, that's not my salary. You're supposed to pay me 1,500. They said, no, we paid you 1,200. I said, it's okay. Pay me 1,200 because I am X. I already have the experience and I know the work I was coming to do was supposed to pay me 1,400 or up to 1,200. So we negotiated and then they were like, oh no, what? You will reach in the office and you will come back. Go, we will see. I told them, it's okay, no problem. When I arrived in the office, so we had, the first thing I did, I took my briefcase, I threw it outside. I told them I was serious. I told them, you know what? Whatever I speak, I mean it. I cannot stay here. But what I did before, I communicated with the girls whom we came with together to Gulf or to Saudi Arabia. I told them, I showed them the pictures, I sent them the videos, the audios. I told them the experience I had. Even it reached that time, I couldn't breathe. So I had also to show it's like, like if they are asking what's the evidence you are suffering. I did to them. In fact, even what is funny, the girls came early in Kenya than me. They didn't finish even 1 year because they also passed through the same.
They were mistreated.
Yes. So we were like 2 of us out of the group of 12 people who survived. One is going to come to the stage. She's the last one. And me who made to overcome that.
Now, Elizabeth, sometimes I heard like if someone is caught in being like maybe raping you, there is a rule in Quran. I don't know if it's in Quran or in Islamic rules, like someone is being hanged. Is it true or they lie?
For me, they say those rules are there, but for me, I don't think it's real because through our culture, what matters is your security. There's some things we don't have to put them inside.
But have you ever had such a scenario whereby someone has been hanged?
Yes, it happened. It happened. Because they don't want you to have their sons because you are not a Muslim, you are a Christian. You cannot be together with them. Yeah.
So it's true.
Yeah, it's true. Our girls are, some of them pass through that.
Now, let me ask you another question. Elizabeth, so many people have been saying like our girls, they are the one who misbehaves. Maybe sometimes when the baba, they say madam and papa, maybe he offers you to give you like 500 riyal, 200, 100 riyal.
I was given that money, my sister. He used to come and give me 10 riyal, 5 riyal, 20 riyal. But I had a stand. I told him, no, I'm satisfied with the ritual. They're going to pay me in the end month. I don't need your cash. Because the last day, even he went to the bank when we were going to the bank to the office. He gave me 1,600. He said like I will pay you 400 extra so that you can stay. I told him no, because I knew what I'm going to experience there. You will receive the money, but you will use it both sides, from back, from front, from wherever. He will not let you even work. He doesn't care. You will serve him, and also the wife would also need the service for either cleaning, cooking. So you'll be overworking yourself, and you won't have peace of mind. Why should I do that?
Wow. So our ladies, they should behave.
Let me tell you, my sister, don't take money first. Choose peace over money. You will get money wherever you have peace. But if you choose the money which comes in the other way around, oh my dear, your life is in danger. Yes, you have to cry to find that money, and also that money will not serve you good. Instead, it will be taking you to the hospital. Even you can't enjoy that money. It's better. You
Better. Now, Elizabeth, the last question, the burning question that hurts me a lot, because I'm an ex-girl, and you know that. I have some experience. I've seen people abusing our ladies, our strong ladies, like, unaringa and you're washing snakes, you're washing hot mamas. I just want you to address this issue about the washing snakes, sleeping with snakes, and also washing the packer cats. And so many sort of things. I know you have been watching the videos, TikTok, Facebook, and everywhere.
Some things, they're like Photoshop, and some others, they are real. But let me tell you, I've never encountered a home where we wash snakes. Okay, there's some. If you have been told to wash a snake, it means it's a pet in their home. They have to treat you, how to monitor it, how to take care of it.
So they are.
Not all. I'm just saying maybe, because I've never encountered that situation.
Okay.
For me, I can't lie. And if at all there is, maybe they have also to treat you or to teach you how to do it. And also about washing, like the elderly. We've done caregiving. Like me, we've done it. Some people, they have joint problems. They pee on themselves. Like the home in Qatar was working. They were okay, but they were overeating. When someone stands, he pees in himself. You have to wash like the clothes more than 3 to 4 times. But when, as much as they have a routing machine, they have gloves, rinse the poop, we call it Clorox, the one we use here is Jig. Soak the clothes, because most of their clothes are white. Soak them. They have downy. They usually have down because also their skin, when it is affected by the sun, it smells like fish. Yeah. So they usually have that. Just do your work. It's like you're doing caregiving. What matters? Are you paid? Do you have freedom? Do you have peace of mind? Are you eating? Are you sleeping well? Just serve them. But there are those things you can say that here I can't do. And this one is okay. I'm doing, but I'm being paid. Yeah, that's what matters.
Now, Elizabeth, you know, I always have burning questions. Another issue. I've been seeing Gulf ladies complaining about men in Kenya who are like, oh, baby, sweetheart, at the end of the day, you send all your salary and everything. Maybe after 1 to 3 months, you get them like exposing one another.
Yeah.
What can you say about it?
Me, all I can say is that our ladies, please, sometimes have that self-love. Remember, you went by your 2 legs with your own mind. Whoever you left behind is also someone who has 5 common senses. Let them work. Remember, when you come back, like our brothers, our sons, some of them, you might find them, they're already married. Because for us, we don't have intimacy there. We come with what we call dry spell. But the men already, they serve themselves here. They get the service. You've been working hard for a man to marry another woman, or to have the taste of your money with another lady. Use your brains good. Save the money. That's why I say before you leave the country, make sure you have a bank account, make sure you have an embassy. Yes, I'm sorry.
I know people want to be like, this lady she's been looking on the other side. She's also doing a video for herself because you know we cannot repeat.
Yeah.
So you were saying like people should have a bank account.
Yeah, open a bank account. We have different bank accounts, please, my sisters. Save your money before you
send to any money.
Anybody you have, even your family members, give them something, but also remember that at least even half of of the money needs to come from you for you. You know, like after 2 years, after 1 year, you are coming back. You could have already saved, and also say you can save with money in a circle. It's good than a bank, but also the bank is worth it because it shows a statement. Before you leave, there is a way we call like MCOP cash. That one you deposit money to your bank, and you can withdraw the money from your bank to your MCOP M-Pesa, so that you can split it to your family members. At least the statement will help you to obtain a land, to buy something you want, an asset, to construct somewhere. Yeah, that is it. I can tell you.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Now, the last question, Elizabeth. Have you done something at least if we say like, tomorrow I just want you to take me somewhere and show me? Or have you ever achieved something from Gulf countries?
Yes, I have. Great.
Great.
Being a widow, seeing my kids have reached here 10 years plus. Yani, a woman, I'm a woman, I'm the father. That's a great achievement. Also, when I was in Gulf, I didn't go like just like that. I was also educating myself. I've gained a lot of knowledge. I've done online classes, I've done everything. So whatever that I have achieved is a lot. I cannot measure it here, but I'm blessed to have gone to Gulf countries. It's been a great success. It's been a school, a journey, and also an adventure.
So you could advise those ladies who are planning to travel to Gulf countries.
Me, what I can say, think about yourself. After 2 years, when you are coming back, what are you going to do with your life? You want to go again back, or you want to settle and have peace of mind, make your life, enjoy the time you've been out? Because out there, when we go, we strain too much. Like now, let me tell you this. Because I've been addicted staying indoors there. If I finish work here in tomorrow's place, like people are playing their ball, me I go back inside, I sleep. Yes, that's what I do. Because that's the mentality, how we've taught our brains. So people are like, when we are there, like we're like sick because we can't collaborate with others. Yes.
So Elizabeth, you are closing remarks.
I wish every girl, everyone who is in Gulf country, who is abroad, looking for green pastures, well, the best. And I pray for you that when you come with a story of success, and whatever you are trying to obtain, may God's will be done upon your life. Also be good to the bosses who treat you well, provide for you the basic needs. Not all bosses who are good, I know and I understand. But also be good to people. As much as they will be doing bad to you, be good. God will fight for you.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you. I just forgot to ask you your handles. There are so many people maybe you're gonna be interested to watch your channel.
Oh, in my Facebook channel, it's Elizabeth Kwamboka Jacob. In my YouTube, it's Eliza, just like Eliza_Jacob. In my TikTok, you can write Eliza at Elizabeth Kwamboka 23. Or you can write Mzungu, you see my face, or Queen Liz. I have 3 accounts. Queen Liz, yeah, you will find me there.
Okay, thank you, Elizabeth. See you in our next video.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Usitoke na
Si uniedi basi.
Oh, ushaenda.
Actually, nimekwambia mtumie mic zangu na sikuwa na record, so zimemaliza kidogo bure.
Hi, dear.
Haiko na record.
Haisaidii, nani yako na yake?
Oh.
Haisaidii aje?
Si haisaidii juu mimi sijakuwa nikirekodi na wewe utumie.
Sasa kale
Wewe
katisha.
atumie.
Sasa kale katisha.
Ulikuwa unataka aje?
Nilikupata kwa mfuko.
Nilikutupa tu.
Wewe ulikuwa unataka aje?
Ndakuunda thumbnail.
Nataka picha.
Hata mimi ndio
Usai tuende gani next?
Sasa. You just travel. Let's go. Tuende Tanzania.
Ona.
Rudi.
Kaa hapa.
Unataka ningia?
Tulia. Nataka toa hiyo kote. Nataka kufanya hivi. Ni kama unalia. Wewe fanya.
Vitamini unitumie pia. Kaa tu ndio ile sasa hiyo story unaongea, akae na emotion.
You are not serious.
Hadi kufanya. Usiteke.
Alafu wewe usikilie vitama na hii mkono nyingine. Hii mkono nyingine. Haya, rudisha.
Kulia.
Ngojea. Tena.
Haya, sasa mimi umenipigia.
Sometimes unajua ndio zinauzanga pia.
Okay.